Hey, saving my coin budget friend. It's your girl Shalisha. In today's video, we're going to do a paycheck budget for my second April paycheck. So if you like budgeting videos, cash stuffings, sinking funds, single mother finances on a low income, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe bell so you do not miss a time when I post. If this is your first time seeing my video, hey, thank you so much for clicking on it. If you're a returning subscriber, an oldie but goodie, hey, thank you so much for coming on back. So guys, this is my second paycheck for the month of April that we are about to budget out. If you're like, sis, what do you mean you're about to budget out your paycheck? Don't you just pay all your bills? So I do a paycheck by paycheck method. So I budget out each paycheck that I get paid. So I do utilize the calendar method. So every paycheck that I have does have a plan. So I do break my paychecks up based off when I receive them. So I receive my next paycheck on the 28th. So this paycheck is actually not going to be paying any bills in the month of April. This paycheck is going to go towards the first couple of weeks of my bills and financial responsibilities in the month of April. So all of them typically stay the same. The due dates, nothing really changes. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to budget this out. So I received the paycheck on 4/28, and this is for my full-time job. So if you have been on my channel, the last like 2 or 3 paychecks are a little bit different because I'm now contributing to my 401k. So I'm going to be budgeting. I always budget my income on the lower side, but I'm going to do even lower than that because I don't know how much is going to be put towards my 401k. So I'm just going to budget $1,300 for my budgeted income. So my bills that I budget, I break it up between bills, debt, and savings. So bills is everything that is going to keep my house running, whether it is electricity, heat, electricity, heat, water, streaming services, gas for my car insurance, so these are my 4 walls, everything I need to live. My debt is paying back my credit cards from my monthly spending. And then savings is for sinking funds and savings challenges. So my first bill that I always pay is my tithe. So it is my 10% back to the Lord. So thanking him for being my source and my provider. So it would be $130. Next is my mortgage. So I always break my mortgage up between my 2 paychecks because I am low income. I do not want to take everything out of one paycheck and then I am just struggling to pay it. I don't want to say struggling because I have a month ahead fund, but I won't have to worry about coming up with those funds come the next month. So I always break it up into 2. So the mortgage that I am going to be writing here is actually going to go towards the month of June because I am a month ahead. So the money that we budgeted for my mortgage in the month of April is going towards the month of May. So this portion of my mortgage is going towards June 1st mortgage, and that's going to be $400. And then I also have my HOA fee, which is my homeowners association, and that is $75. And now we're just going to go back to our monthly calendar. And I know I have not written out May's yet, but like I said, all of my bills stay the same when it comes to the due dates that they are due. So I have Ulta on the 5th, and then I have Spotify and Credit One on the 9th and Target on the 10th. So I'm just going to write that down. So my debt, when it comes to my credit cards, I always write here in my debt portion. I do not consider it a bill. I consider it a debt because I do have to pay it back. So it is going to be 5.5, and that is Ulta. And I don't think I charged anything this month to my Ulta card. So I am budgeting it to be maybe $50, if that. And then I have Credit One, which is a credit card. and then that's about $20. I do put like my streaming services on my credit cards just to keep them active, and then I have Target, which would be $5.10, and Target I believe is maybe $28. I got some like toilet paper and some laundry pads, and it was, if you spend I think $30 odd, then you get a gift certificate or a gift card, and I did have a gift card, so I did utilize that as well. That's why it's a little bit under that $30 mark. And then next is Walmart, and Walmart I believe is $68, and that is where I get my gas from, and I also get rewards from them. So that is what I love. So next we have Spotify on the 9th that we are going to put in, and that's actually going to be it. So we have Spotify, and that is $9.99. All right. So I'm just going to double check and make sure. I'm going to look at my calendar and see when I receive my next paycheck after this one on the 28th. So hold on one second. All right, guys. So I am back. So I get my next paycheck on May 12th after this one that I receive on April 28th. So the only thing that I will have to add is just like gas for my car, because sometimes I do put it on my Walmart card. Sometimes I do just take it in out of my buffer account. So I'm just going to put gas here, and I'm going to budget $60 because y'all, gas is starting to go back up. Even though I'm at home, I'm still like, what's up with this gas, bruh? So we're going to go ahead and we're going to tally up and see how much we have left to see what we will be putting towards our savings challenges as well as our sinking funds, okay? So we will see. Give me 1 second to get to tallying. All right, guys, so all of our budgeted amounts for our bills as well as our debt has a total of $834.99. If we subtract that from our $1,300, that leaves us with $465.01. So from this, I am going to, I know this is going to sound weird, I'm going to have the buffer. I'm going to put that 1 penny in my buffer. That is in my checking account, so it makes things a little easier. So we have $465 that's left. And if I like to just make it easy and divide it by 2, what did I say, 465. So that is $232.50. So what I'm going to do to make this a little easier, I'm going to put $231 into savings challenges and $232 into my sinking funds, and then I'm just going to leave the rest in my buffer, okay? So we're going to do the 230, what is that? 232.50. So we're going to multiply that by 2. So that's 465, and then we're going to subtract by the 231. That's going into savings challenges, so at least that's 234. And actually, we're going to do 234. 234 going into sinking funds, and that means that we do not have any money left. We have given every dollar a name and a home, which is a zero-based budget. So I do not leave any money on the table. As you can see, I even gave the penny a home, and that is staying in my checking account buffer. So I give every dollar a name, so I don't go out and say, well, I got free money to go do XYZ. No, every dollar that I have budgeted to come in has a home. Now, the only thing that will change is if I receive my income and it is higher or lower, or I receive my bills and they are higher or lower. That will be when I have to rearrange where the money is going and how much is going towards where. But as of right now, the budgeted amounts that I believe that they are going to be, or around what I think they're going to be, every dollar has a home. So I don't have $10 to go spend at Target or $10 to go spend at Pandora just because I really want to get something. And now that I just said that, guys, you know what I forgot? My cash envelopes. So now I have to go back here to my cash envelopes, which is my daily expenses. And from this 240, what was it? 465. I usually budget about $130. So $130. Now that leaves my sinking fund and savings challenges at $335. And then we're going to go ahead and divide that by 2. This is why I like to budget, because I would have got to spending my money and doing everything I need to do when it comes to paying my bills and then cash stuffing my sinking funds and savings challenges, and I don't have any money for my cash envelopes, which is my daily expenses. So instead of putting $231, now I'm going to be putting $166 into my savings and $167 into my sinking funds. So this is a prime example of why I like to budget, because I just totally forgot about my daily expenses. Homegirl would have been out here cash stuffing her savings challenge and sinking funds, but then having to charge a credit card or go into my account buffer to do other things because I didn't give myself my actual spending money for the week. So this is why I like to budget. So if you have any questions, go ahead and leave them in the comment section down below. I appreciate you so much for watching. I will come back and do a actuals so we know exactly how much we are bringing in and where the money went, as well as a cash stuffing for my cash envelopes, sinking funds, and savings challenges. I will see you guys in my next video. And we have a giveaway announcement in that next video. I will see you guys then. Be blessed. Bye.